Yo, what's good, YouTube? Zamcro here, aka Scoop, back with another showdown replay for the league format battles that I, commonly post or upload, I should say. We're in the Universal Analyst League Season 2. Of course, we did not make it as Season 1 champions. We're back. GBA analyst, a few new folks, and myself. And we're having fun. We're in week 4 here. This will be my week 4 battle replay here. And of course, I'm facing Vankeith, the coach of the Fighting Qwilfish, which is a fucking awesome name. I believe he's Irish. Of course, I'm of Irish descent, so I can just respect the heritage. And we're gonna respect each other. We're gonna have a fun battle here. And he's got us a Glaceon, paired with the Glaceon, not paired, I should say, but to the right of the Glaceon. Let's go with that. We got Skarmory, Tentacruel, Heracross, regular Heracross, not Mega. This is not Mega, just Heracross. Tangrowth, and Landorus Incarnate, the fucking beast. So, Mamoswine, Weezing, Kyurem, Greninja, Megazam, and Mandibuzz. This is the team I decided to bring. Got a especially defensive Mandibuzz here. Supposed to be able to take on the Tangrowth, the Landorus, and it can live 1+1 attack from the Heracross. So if he's like a Moxie variant, I can come in with my Mandibuzz, live a hit. From after rocks, I can live 1 hit and fire off foul play or something to put it in range from like an ice shard or something. So yeah, that's the game plan there if I'm getting Moxie swept. Pretty much Alakazam deals great damage to his entire team. I do have the I believe I do have the Shockwave for the Skarmory. Of course, Skarmory's looking like a problem to my team, but let's hop into it here. He's going to lead off with the Glaceon. So, Lady Glagla, that's pretty cool. That's, I'm not going to lie, that's a cool nickname. I'm just going to go ahead and straight up attack this thing. I just want to see what kind of damage I can do. And I do over half. And I get destroyed with some type of hidden power. I'm going to set up my Stealth Rocks next turn though. Kind of predicting him to switch out. Or even if he didn't switch out, I'm still fine. And I did predict him to switch out this time into his Tentacruel, so I went for the Dragon Pulse. And now I'm going to hit him up with the Ice Beam and show him that he should have switched out. And he's going to go for the Roost, just gauging the damage, I suppose. And now he knows he's going to die. I should have predicted this too and went for the Dragon Pulse, but I didn't. He's going to go for, I'm going to Roost here, and he's going to go for the Dazzling Gleam. So pretty good, what's it called? It's a bluff. It's a bluff. So I'm going to go for the Dragon Pulse here. I'm going to do like 40-some%, and he's going to hit me up with the Mirror Coat. So that is really good play by him to bluff the Dazzling Gleam like he was offensive or something. I knew he wasn't offensive from the damage, but he was bluffing like he didn't have the Mirror Coat, more or less. So I'm going to bring in my Alakazam to revenge the Tentacruel. Go for the Psy-Shocked as he sacks the Glaceon. I'm going to switch in my Weezing here on the obviously Choice Scarf Heracross, and he's going to switch out as I go for the Flamethrower. The thing here is I'm going to go for the double Flamethrower, of course, being able to pick off the Skarmory, which was a huge threat to my team, and I got a lot of leftovers recovery. I'm going to switch into my Greninja right here immediately, because I've already saw Smackdown this season on my Weezing, and I was not about to get Smackdown again. Here, I feel like I'm on the back burners, like I need to make the plays, but he also said he felt like he needed to make plays here, which I'm up 5-4, but he's got the Pokemon that can rip through my team. Heracross, it rips through my team if Weezing's down, and Weezing's being whittled. Slowly but surely, I'm being whittled. So I'm going to go for the Sludge Bomb here, predicting his Tangrowth. Not the Sludge Bomb, but the Gunk Shot. And he's actually going to stay in allowing this thing to die to an ice beam or a surf, or I guess that's about it. But he goes for the U-turn and knocks me out. So now his play that he just made worked. It worked. So it worked. If it works, it works. Can't say nothing about that. I'm gonna bring in my Alakazam here. I'm gonna go for the Psy-Shocked. Pick up another kill for my boy, and obviously got to switch right back out because I can't let Alakazam die. And he goes for the knockoff, which is a really good play on his part because it knocks off my black sludge and I don't get no more recovery this way. So he brings in his Tangrowth. I guess after he gets taunted, he decides he wants to switch into his Landorus Incarnate, which is fine by me. I can sack off my Mamoswine, which dies to rocks and spikes, of course. Trace sheer force and knock this thing out easily. Of course, he's going to bring in this thing, and he's going to go for the Stone Edge. He's going to miss, which I eat one anyway, and so basically there, if he hit both Stone Edges, which really sucks, I even, I told him, that sucks, man. And he said GG right there. I mean, obviously the game is over at this point. But if he hits one Stone Edge, I live. If he hits the other one, I die. Inaccurate move, just like my last match. The guy landed Focus Blast. This guy misses Stone Edge. It's part of the game. But unless he was Guts Moxie, he could not have beaten, Guts or Moxie, he could not have knocked out my Mandibuzz with one hit, thus dying to a foul play and toxic damage. Anyway, so it didn't really matter besides differential, and I'm actually going to let my Weezing go down here anyway, because obviously I want to taunt this thing as he goes for Giga Drain. And then I'm going to hit him up with a Sludge Bomb. Super effective stab. Like I was saying, he had to get a max roll for the Stone Edge to kill. It did a max of 38% on my Weezing. If he was Guts boosted, that is. And I'm going to go into my Alakazam here. I'm going to go straight for the substitute to ensure that this thing's in range for my Psy-Shocked. I'm going to hit him up with the Psy-Shocked. And that's going to be GG. Going to win a 2-0. Puts my differential at +1 or 1+, whatever you want to say. And we are 2-2 now. Yeah. 2-2. So we're back at the 500 mark here. And we're moving forward. Obviously, we put a little bit more prep into this battle. And we'll put a little bit more into the next one. I'm getting some free time during... okay, I'm at school. So, okay, what we do at school is we study, we lecture, we study some more, and then we got maybe like an hour of free time. So during my free time, I'm putting all my thoughts into my notebook. What am I going to do this match? What am I going to do this match? How do I beat this Pokemon? How do I beat this Pokemon? And it's giving me just a little bit more prep time. So, again, we're playing for fun, but we want to win. Playing for fun, to learn, and then, okay, most importantly, we're playing for fun. Second most importantly, playing to learn, and then third most importantly, we're playing to win. And we get a nice win here. Got my Toxic Spikes and my Stealth Rocks up. He's got his Spikes and his Stealth Rocks up. Pretty fun. Neither one of us, he brought Rapid Spin, and I brought Defog, but I didn't really want to Defog because my Toxic was doing, it whittled these down. And of course, after the Tentacruel goes down, it's going to be hard to hurt. It's going to hurt hard to the Pokemon that are going to get Toxic and whittled down, especially when I got Weezing and Mandibuzz here to roost damage off, and Weezing to just like absorb all kinds of damage. Good game to Vankeith, and I'll see you guys next time. If you enjoyed, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I thank you for watching.